Hi traders, welcome to my YouTube channel once more again. This is the trade on GU I took last week on the 7th of March, on the 7th of April, sorry, which played out successfully, giving me 1 to 5 risk to reward. And shortly I'll be explaining why I took this trade, what confluence did I see in the market before taking this trade as a price action trader. Firstly, I want my daily time frame to know the overall trend of the market. So here on daily time frame, market has been on a downtrend for a very long time, and I draw this zone where I'm expecting market to come down again before bouncing back up. Is it that market bounced off from this zone or come back to this trend line and started going back up? But eventually market come back to this my demand zone here. So when market got here, I went to lower time frame. I went to my lower time frame. Let me remove these drawings here. So I went to my lower time frame, which is 4-hour time frame. When market get there, started consolidating. So since the market was consolidating, I have to draw my trend lines to make use of a trend line and wait for a break and retest before entering the trade. I use my trend line to and draw my trend line. So when market eventually broke it, if you look, the market broke the trend line, it broke with aggressive candlestick, which showed that market are more in the market. Buyers are more in the market with huge momentum. When market now broke the trend line, of course I was not awake then. I was not on the chart. It broke around 3 a.m. but my normal session is London and New York session. I don't trade anything outside those two sessions. When market broke, and I was still expecting a pullback to that zone. So eventually that day, market didn't later come back to that zone. So it was the next day. This is where the market was the next day. Market was here 4 a.m. in the morning. So the next day when I woke up, this was where the market is. This was where the market is the next day when I woke up. This already happened at night. Let me go back to my lower time frame to see it well. This already, I draw my trend line to again. I'm expect a break before entering, break and retest. I say break and retest, not just break and entering. Break and retest. When market broke it and retest and gave me this hammer candle, which was where I was supposed to have entered this buy trade, but eventually I was not with my system then. I was not with my system to enter the trade, so I missed this opportunity. But I know there's that opportunity always come, not but once. In when it comes to trading, there's always opportunity in the market. So I have to wait and start watching the market to do its own part. So while waiting, I've already draw out this. While waiting, I've already marked out this zone for market to come back. To this zone, since market has given me, since I missed this opportunity from this area here, this trend line here. So since market has given me break of structure, internal break of, so if you go down to lower time frame, you see it very well. lower Lower time frame break of structure, so I mark my demand zone there. So as I was saying, this was what the market gave to me. Then I saw it, this was hammer candle. Let me zoom out very well. This was hammer candle. You show me 1 2. So without hesitation, I entered the trade at the break immediately when when immediately the closing of the hammer candle. That was when I enter, because I have nothing to wait for the market again. My my stop loss was 20 pips. Then I target this next level here, the next demand zone. So that was how I got this trade that played out successfully. So now I'll be doing another. I'll be explaining what will be happening on the next market. What am I expecting again from the market, since I've made money from this market here already. So what are we expecting next is here, since market has broke this structure here. So this here will be my demand zone. Here will be my demand zone. When market comes to that place, this is where I will expecting more buys. I'll make use of my trend line too. So my trend line too. And if you look again, I saw something earlier here on daily time frame. If you look here very well, you see a rejection from this zone here, which this rejection has been happening since on 10th of March and all those kind of a thing. But this wasn't the problem. This wasn't my problem, because I know that the more market touches a resistance or demand zone, the zone will become more weak day by day. So what are we expecting now from the market is I will now be expecting market, since market has touched my since market have reached out to my demand zone. I will expecting a break now from this area of interest here. So what I'll be doing here is this zone I market here already. I'll be expecting market to come back to this zone here, then starts pulling back up. And if I also make use of my, you see, I have two confluence here. One, demand zone. Two, trend line. And let me also mark out my Fibonacci 2, and if you can see, I have three confluence here on 50% of the Fibonacci 2. But I would say be expecting, in case market want to do deep pullback. Here is another place I will expecting market to get to, this zone here. In case market wants to do deep pullback, because this is just a manipulation for newbie trader to just get in, and from there market will stop them out. So if market got here and gave me my confluence, which is number one, which market gave me one, market get to this zone and I saw engulfing pattern at this place here, I will entering hammer candle, I will entering, or market gave me structure to the lower time frame, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, then I'll mark out my trend line and wait for a break and retest of that trend line. So for now, this trade here is still pending. Else, if market want to continue going up from here like that, that is fine. Look for another opportunity. But right here now, I was expecting more pullback. I was expecting more pullback. When market got there and gave me my confidence, I enter. If I didn't see my confidence, I wouldn't. So that is it, or that is it for this trade. That is it for this trade.